those of you who are not
Six. There are 6 of us.
Okay, so hopefully by then I persuade you that you should donate your organ. So my overview, I'm going to talk about the facts and stats involved with organ donation, the problem, and why you should donate your organs. So, facts and stats. All of this information that's on here is from donatelife.net. And to start, there are about over 112,000 people on the waiting list, and of those people, over 1,700 are child patients. 28,000 of those people actually get a transplant, and 14,000 are donors. So if you look at the number of people on the waiting list compared to donors, there's a huge gap. Also, according to donatelife.net, anyone can be a potential donor regardless of age, race, or medical history. Also, all major religions of the United States support organ donation, eye donation, and tissue donation, and it's considered the final act of generosity towards people who need it. And finally, there's no cost to the donor or the family of the donor. So, why wouldn't I donate organs? Okay, so the problem. According to the National Network of Donors, the problem is that tragically 19 people die every day in this country waiting on the transplant of a vital organ, such as a heart, liver, lung, pancreas, or bone marrow. The need for organ tissue is vastly greater than the number available for transplant, and that's what I just told you. And also, in order to donate an organ, one has to be compatible with the patient, which makes it difficult to match a donor with the recipient, and that's from Organ Association. Why should you donate? According to organdonor.gov, one donor can save up to 8 lives and enhance many others through tissue donation. The reality is that the number of candidates waiting continues to grow, but the number of donors do not add up to those in need of a transplant, and that comes from organdonor.gov as well. And the more people who sign up to be a donor, the greater the chance of matching a recipient to a compatible donor. So that goes back to the problem that I told you about. So the more people who sign up, it increases the chance of matching someone, because that's what the difficulty is now, and that's why so many people die. And this is just a slide to show you the numbers of people waiting compared to the amount of donors that we have compared to the amount of transplants performed. And this is in 2009. They say that there were enough people on the waiting list to fill a large football stadium twice. So that's a lot of people. And I have 2 videos. One from a movie you guys should probably know called John Q.
My blood pressure is going. His atrial blood pressure should be in the low teens. It's 35. I'm sorry. Without a new heart. He's not going to make it. Okay. You take mine. You heard me. Take my heart and you put it in like.
Oh man, you done lost your damn mind.
You can't be serious. You bet I'm serious. I'm dead serious.
Oh my God. Man, that means you'll be dead.
And my son will live.
No, you can't do this.
It's the only way.
I don't understand. Physically, you can't do this.
Yes, I can. I kill myself. You open me up and take my heart. It's perfect.
Man, that's just crazy. No, we can't just remove your heart and put it into Michael's body.
John, there are too many of them. Matching a donor and a recipient is extremely complicated. There are several critical tests that have to be taken. Like what? Cross matches for blood type, chest cavity measurements. If both blood tissues are not completely compatible. Come on, I know all about compatibility, okay? We've been tested up the wazoo. We're both B positive. Our tissues match. His heart's 3 times the size of a normal heart, so mine will fit. You know damn well we're compatible. That's a question too.
Okay, so this is just basically to show how far someone you love would go to donate their organs. And then here's just another video. Okay, so to recap, I've explained to you statistics and facts involved with organ donation. I've also explained to you the problem, and I've also explained to you why you should donate. So this topic actually hit home to me because my mom was on the waiting list for a lung and she never got one. So in conclusion, save lives by donating organs. Questions? Yes.
Did you do any research into the amount of time between the death of a person and their organ transplant availability? Like if someone dies, how much time is there between their death and when they're able to do the transplant? How long does it take to get to the other hospital with the organ?
Well, you can email me and I'll look up that information and send it back to you.
All right.
What's your answer? Ali knows it.
Depends on how serious the situation is, they rush it to you immediately. Like,
What's that?
It depends on how serious the situation is, they rush it to you immediately. Say for instance, it was a heart and you were...
What I mean is the actual time. Like if a person dies and their heart is there, like how much time does that heart have to live before it's able to be transported?
Oh,
Each organ itself, before the organ fails completely and can't be
Oh, that's what
transported.
you're saying.
Well, it's so hard that they do
They put it in the bag, put it in the ice.
yeah, they
and
put it in the
stuff.
bag and they put it in the ice and they make sure that it's at the correct temperature. And what's the thing called when you put the shock? Yeah, they do that to the heart right before it goes in. So as long as it's in the ice, I think it's 48 hours.
That's
I
not
remember